sing my song. So let the music play. I have to get my kicks and fly tonight. And when the clock strikes 6 on Friday night, I need to blow it all away. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. And make it what I can. I try, I'm shaking up my plane. And I get by, I'm saving all my soul and all my pain, so I can lose control on Saturday. I'm gonna blow it all away. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. For the weekend to begin. 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 I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I got to get my fix and fly tonight. And when the clock strikes 6 on Friday night, I'm gonna blow it all away. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I can't wait.
Yo! What's up, fellas? How are we all? How are we all? Alright. I wanted to have a little bit of a sit-down conversation about the realm and some feedback I've been seeing about the realm as of recently. If that's all good. It's positive in nature, but there are some pain points I want to discuss. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Hey, gang! What's up? It's me again. Yo, 54% back. Cat yo. No, we're on the alt. We cat yo here. We cat yo here. Yo, 54% back. Cat yo. Yo. Yo, 54%. Yeah, no. I just wanted to talk. I've been doing a lot of thinking about the realm recently. I wanted to share my thoughts. I wanted to get some input as well. And also explain why I do the things I do. Sorry, I just saw Freddie Badler's newest tweet. And it... I don't know why I have Twitter notifications on for him. That was crazy. No, that's so fucking cursed. I never in my life thought I'd see John A's face photoshopped onto Margaret Thatcher. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god. Dude. All right. Hi, Tubbo. Hi, Derapt. What's up, man? Okay. What's crazy? It's just Fred's newest tweet. All right. Shall we get into the meat and potatoes of it? Shall we? Is everyone here? Is everyone ready? Is everyone who wants to be here? We're gonna get deep into the realm glorp, all right? We're gonna get deep into the realm glorp. All right. So, first of all, before we get into things, I'm gonna say, despite everything I'm about to say, I do really like the realm. Like, for God's sake, I wouldn't pay like £1,000 a month to keep the realm going if I didn't fucking like the server. Okay? And of a lot of stuff I'm going to talk about is more community related than the server itself. And there's some pain points I've been having at the minute with the community while also trying to admin the server. Alright? Scared? No, don't be scared. No, don't be scared. No, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay, so I've been talking with the admins a lot because, right, I'm going to explain how we operate on the realm first of all. When we do stuff in the realm, we very rarely do stuff for no reason. Like, you know what I mean? There's always a reason that we come to a decision or that we do stuff. And it's always like, we always do it for the reason of like, we've received like many different players' feedbacks in private channels or in the public feedback channel that I often roast Bad Boy Halo for. And that's like where we come to our conclusions. And the other day, I was on the realm a little bit, just hanging out, and you know me, I join and I'm just my silly self, you know what I mean? But I basically tried to urge the group that was online to agree to a 72 hours no killing, all right? Which is like and what I'm going to explain now is I'm going to explain the actual reason for why we've done that. The reason for why we've done that is because there's currently a bludgeoning bug, which in PvP for high level people, you can effectively one-shot people and it doesn't proc one-shot protection. So we've done 72 hours, no PvP to fix that bug. For example, yesterday what happened with Mythical Sausage and Owen, especially Owen, it happened during the main event, which you can imagine from Owen's stream POV, that's not very good content for Owen. You know what I'm saying? And also, there was no reason Sausage should have died there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was almost bad too. I did see Bad almost died to the bludgeoning bug as well. So that's one of the reasons why, because what I could have done, which is way less fun, is I could have opened up the server files and set PvP to false until it was fixed. But that's not really the realm way of doing things. You know what I'm saying? That's not really the realm way of doing things. So what I rather did was, I'm like, oh, I'm the princess of the green faction. Guys, can we please stop fighting? Can we please stop fighting? Like, you know what I mean? That's like, it's like more interesting. Like, you know? That's kind of like my thought of it. And a lot of the feedback I saw from the community for this change was, a lot of it was like not letting existing story be resolved before doing that change. And thinking that it's just me trying to peddle my own narrative. No, there's often genuine reason. Like, I don't have any particular narrative direction for the realm. I did at the start, but then I just realized people are just going to do whatever they want. So I'm not going to try and make some overarching story because it will never work. You probably should have said about the bug in the first place, though. Yeah, well, that's part of the reason. There's more. Also, we have just added, you have to keep in mind, we have just added 7 new members to the realm, all right? Now, from previous experience from running the realm, the last time we had new members, the main reason that most of the main members we don't play anymore is because they were killed. Like, that is just blatantly why. They're just bullied by higher level players and then don't want to play anymore. And also there is a bit of an issue on the server with it happening. Like, I make fun of it, but a big issue is people just like die all the time, and it's demotivating. And also, dying all the time, depending on what creator you are and the type of content you create, dying all the time isn't always the content you want to create and the content you want to stream. You know, some people bounce back from it and find it funny. Some people would just rather have that not have happened. And whereas like from a viewer point of view, there's loads of different communities on the realm, and those different communities normally stick to watching their streamer. You know what I mean? And I can see how from those communities' point of view, if they're watching their streamer and it makes sense from their streamer's story point of view, that we should kill this person, I could see how that would be really hype. But where I'm running the server, I can't take into consideration just one person's perspective. It has to be good for everyone involved. It would be such a disservice to the 30-odd streamers on this server if I only pay attention and only do stuff in favor of the streamers who are most narratively involved. It needs to fit everyone's type of content and it needs to be accommodating for everyone. So what I'm going to ask is, because a lot of the feedback I get on the realm is talking about my disregard for storylines and plot lines that haven't been taken into account. But I think it's important to mention that it seems like I don't know what's going on the realm, but realistically, I have access to every single private ticket and channel, and I read all of it. And that's the truth. And I know what's going on with every storyline. While you, the viewer, as part of that community, might be very interested in that specific storyline, you don't have the perspective I have of, there is maybe, in this storyline, there is maybe 5 streamers involved in said storyline. There is still 25 other creators that create content on the server that they're not involved in that. And their playing experience matters just as much as the people who are doing story. The thing is, it's like this with Minecraft servers all the time. Like, heads will butt, and that's okay. That is entirely okay. And there'll be certain people that lend themselves into different types of storyline. Now, I want to talk about one of the most controversial changes that I'm pretty set in stone I'm going to be making going forward. I think, now, my mind could be changed. In terms of PvP on the realm has always been so hard, man, with how MMO scaling works, and some people have like grinded hours, but other people don't have hours to grind, and they just want to play Minecraft with their friends without the threat of being killed 24/7 in one singular punch. Like, the age-old problem, MMO power balance. Yes. I've had lots of suggestions. Bad Boy Halo came to me with a very good suggestion. He was explaining how I should raise the health of everyone on the server and then scaling the damage accordingly to the health to give people more time to react to high amounts of damage. Because the issue is, with the health not being as big, you have less time to react when you're damaged for a lot of health. I'm like, Bad Boy Halo, that's good. And in a public server environment, that would be a really good fix. However, it doesn't solve the problem that people will be killed. You know what I mean? People who don't want to be killed will be killed. And that is where this whole problem with the PvP comes from. So, bear in mind, all of this has been discussed with the admins. Me and the admins, we're basically in unanimous alignment that this is the right way forward. Like, Bad Boy Halo's suggestion was a great suggestion. It would work if this was a public server. I don't think it will work in this situation. We're going to be adding, going forward, when it's ready, it might not be ready for a while, we're going to be adding a PvP toggle for individual players. So those who opt into PvP can be attacked and can attack other people. Those who don't, cannot. It just makes the most sense. Like, it's easy to implement, it doesn't affect the default MMO, it doesn't devalue people's high-level effort, and it doesn't stop low-level people from being attacked. It means that everyone can be involved in everything without being scared that they're going to die and lose all their progress. Like, it's just the make sense solution, you know? Won't people just turn it off if they're about to die in PvP? No, you're not going to be able to swap in and out of combat when you're already engaged in combat, and I'm going to put a 24-hour cooldown timer on swapping in and out. It also means death can still be used for story and narrative, so no law will be effective. Exactly! Exactly. So, like, that is my solution to this problem we're having on the realm. I'm making... My initial radical thought was, I'm gonna just turn off PvP. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. But I think having players opt in and opt out works really well. I think it stops these bug accidental murders from happening. I think PvP opt-in makes sense. And for Red Faction, because they're the hostile faction, my plan is to have it so Red Faction is always toggled on to PvP. And Red Faction can attack people who are opted out of PvP, but at a greater damage reduction. That's my plan. That's what I'm changing. What about traps? Yeah, of course they can do traps. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, traps. Like, dude, traps are just funny. I don't know what to say. Like, some of the greatest clips from the realm are traps. Like, I thought it's just John A. It is just John A. So, John A and Harry, basically. But yeah. Also, I wanted to say, as a message to, like, not necessarily my own community, because I know I haven't been very active on the realm recently. I'm on break. What do you want from me, bro? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want? I'm on break. Bestie, I'm on break. I'm on break. Hey, 54%. 54%. You guys are rounding up, I'm rounding down. You know what I mean? We can argue, we can argue. No. But basically, I just think it's important to realize that, although the audience gets very invested in the story, which I think is an incredible thing, I think also you have to not pigeonhole onto only worrying about the person's POV you're watching when critiquing the server. That's basically all I want to say. Because a lot of the critique I get of the server is someone that only watches one POV and has disregarded what everyone else on the realm is doing. And it's really hard for me to act on that feedback. You know? It's really hard for me to act on that. If I'm getting feedback, which only affects one person negatively, but if I act on that feedback will then affect 25 other people negatively, I'm obviously not going to act on that feedback. And from my point of view, as the server owner, to that person now, I look like I've basically completely disregarded their thoughts and feelings, but that's not the case. The realistic is you're giving me feedback for the server that if I act on would actively damage more players' playing experience than would help players' playing experience. It's just a balancing act. But yeah, so here's what I'm doing going forward. I'm going to make a custom Unicode character for the prefix of the name, which is like swords apart or swords crossed. Sword crossed is PvP enabled. Swords apart is no PvP. So players will be able to log onto the server, type /PvP. They're only allowed to change it once every 24 hours. And it's going to basically toggle them in and out of PvP. So another art stream. Yeah, but I just wanted to talk about the realm because, guys, I love checking on the realm. I love checking on the realm socials, and I love looking at it. But when I look at it, and all of it is just criticism of the realm that I can't act on without damaging players' experiences, it's very hard. It's very hard. Like, you know what I mean? I see that, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. When you guys are posting public feedback, I need you to keep in mind that the POV you're watching isn't the only streamer on the server. And also, I need you guys to be very respectful of the other people who stream on the server. Because the type of content, like, there's been not disrespectful behavior, but bad etiquette behavior from the community that I've seen of people's negative reactions to actually just the people and the streamers, rather than either characters they're playing on the server or the type of content they make. I'm seeing like people throwing disrespect at people because of the type of content they make. And that's not how I want to do it. That's not how I want this project to be. It's not how I want this server to run. It's not how I want the community of this server to behave. Like, just because the POV you watch, the streamer that you're watching, plays Minecraft and creates content in a completely different way from someone else's, it doesn't mean what someone else is doing is wrong. It just means that they have a different audience. And you might not like consuming that kind of content, which is completely fine. That's your own personal bias. You know what I'm saying? But if at that point you're then going online and then you're criticizing these people for not creating the type of content you want to see, that's not on. Dude, toxicity levels of the Realm community are rising, and I don't fucking like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't want to, like, pour all of my time and effort into this server to then have the community be this way. You know what I'm saying? And it was never used to be like this. It's only recently it's a small issue, but I thought, hey, I'm gonna nip it in the butt as soon as I've seen it, because from experience, I know how intense this shit can get. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna, that's not criticism, it's just being rude to criticize someone. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. And I want to say, for once and all, there is no way that the main thing I'm criticized for is disregarding the story and narrative that people have spent time building, okay? And that's not the case, all right? That's not the case. The real case is there's more people that play on the server than just the people who are involved in certain plot lines and storylines. That's my main thing. Like, there's just more to worry about, you know? So, for example, when streamers are being one-shot by a bludgeoning bug, or when new players are killed when they join and then don't feel like playing and grinding anymore, these are the issues that aren't necessarily voiced openly and publicly, because I don't know. I feel like to a certain extent, there's a good balance on the server of larger streamers and smaller creators on the server, and I feel like a lot of the time, some of the smaller creators of the server feel like they have less of a voice and are unable to express this frustration publicly without getting flack from bigger communities. And I don't like that. You know what I mean? I feel like smaller creators on the Realm are put under a lot more scrutiny than the bigger creators, because the bigger creators have a larger core following, frankly. And I think that's a problem that happens on every server. But I think, yeah. I mean, I feel like we just need to be mindful that, like, dude, it's everyone on the server is meant to have a good time playing, no matter what they're doing. And you can not like the type of content someone can create on the server, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Like, you know what I mean? And that doesn't give you the right to go on, like, social media and then, like, criticize just because you don't personally enjoy it. Because there's many different audiences on the server. That's my main thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's not an issue that's exclusive to the Realm. Let me just whack a light on real quick. Boom, shakalaka. It's an issue that happens in, like, a lot of servers in the Minecraft community. We're sorry, Tubbo. No, you don't need to apologize for dude, the fact that you're able to talk passionately about changes that happen on the server is sick. Like, you know what I mean? The fact that you're able to feel passionate enough about the server is awesome. That's why the server's there. But, like, also it's up to individual streamers to talk to their communities if they're being rude or toxic. That's also true. I can only do so much. But I'm saying, because obviously I know a lot of my community is the Realm community, because, like, I made the server, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it to you guys. Like, the admins work really, really hard on this server to try to accommodate everything, but we can't accommodate everyone all the time. We can do what's best for the majority of the players on the server. Because I don't like how some communities are criticizing, like, actual people, and I don't want stuff from the Realm to leak into actual people's content outside of the Realm. I don't like that. I don't like that. We as a community, we've never been toxic, boys. We've never been toxic. To an extent. We have our moments. But it's valid when we have our moments. We're valid. We're always valid. Narcissist prayer. If it happened, it wasn't that bad. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen, it didn't happen. If it did happen, it wasn't that bad and it wasn't my fault. If you accommodate everyone all the time, you wouldn't be able to do anything else but that. Exactly. Exactly. I can tell you I've had a few coffees today. Holy shit. Actually, haven't had any coffee or any caffeine. I'm completely off it. I'm completely off it. It's part of training, dude. It's part of training. I'm locked in now, man. It's all water. It's all water. It's all water. How's trading going? Yeah. Yeah. Woke up early this morning. 6 rounds, 30-minute rest. Was all right. Felt all right. After 6 rounds, 30-minute rest, did 10 sets of sprints. Yeah, feeling all right. Just overall body is just knackered. Had a big rest. I got back from working out on stuff at like 12:30ish, and then I just slept until 2:30 p.m. and I'm like, it just takes out all my energy. Do you think a boxing vlog can come out at the time after the match is over? Maybe. New 5K PB? Yeah, I think on either Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to try set a new PB. And then if I fail, I'm going to try again on Saturday or Sunday to set a new PB. And then maybe next weekend, I'm going to try to do a 10K. Maybe. If I'm up to it. If I'm up to it. I'm in a mental competition with your 5K time. Hey, track me on Strava, man. Should we announce the plans for PvP in the news channel just so players don't get info from a second-hand source? Yeah, go for it. I just wanted to talk it out with the community and see how my community reacted first before saying it to everyone else on the server. I know that's a little bit of a backwards way of doing things, but I've always made the realm for my chat, and I like to work stuff out with you guys and problem solve. But yeah, all the admins we're basically in unanimous agreement. A PvP toggle needs to happen. It just needs to happen. I think there may be a little bit of backlash for it because people who want to be involved in lore stuff but don't necessarily want to die now won't be able to be killed, and some people might want to kill them and blah and blah. But I think overall it's a good change. Say lower the toggle cooldown significantly, but other than that, no, absolutely not. I don't want people opting in and out of PvP all the time. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's cheese. It's cheese. I just don't like it. If you're planning to go and kill someone on the realm, I want you to have at least 24 hours like pre-thought. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I don't think it's like overly unreasonable. So will you be toggled in or out? Out, man. Dude, I get murdered on that fucking server all the time. I'm just out of PvP. It's so long. I die all the fucking time. So maybe I'm a little bit biased about it all. Will the toggle prevent accidental deaths too? Yeah. I think a toggle is a good idea, and people involved in the lore will just have to be fair to each other when it comes to death, allowing them to toggle on. Yeah, BTS planning. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, dude. You get it. You get it. So the death will be scripted. Dude, almost all deaths in story-related things are scripted. Maybe add a self-kill button for RP reasons. A self-kill button? Mate, they can just... That's just such a non-issue. That's just a... I'll be so honest. That's just a waste of dev hours. Pilly just be in the corner spamming the button. Dude, I swear to God, the way Pilly plays this Minecraft server, actual waste of processing power. I cannot believe it. Leave him alone. Okay. What's a toggle? Sorry, I'm small brain. It's like a switch on and off. That's a toggle. When you turn a switch on and off, you toggle it. Yeah. What else? What else do I want to talk about realm related? Yeah, the realm. I don't think we're going to be adding any new people for a hot minute. Because low-key, the server's fucking massive, man. Dude, there's 40 plus people. I'm gonna be honest. Not adding any new people after this wave is done. The server's fucking massive. And it's taken up 74 gigs of space now. And it's using 14 gigabytes of RAM. Like, we got enough members now. We got enough members. I'm very happy with the current cast. I'm very happy with the current cast of the realm. And I don't think I'm looking to add anyone new anytime soon. However, what I will say is I'm working currently on the season finale for the realm, which more streamers than the cast will be involved. So I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for that. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm working on it. Because look, I don't know when the realm's going to end, but everything ends at some point. You know what I mean? And I'd like to go out with a bang rather than a fizzle out, you know? You know how I operate. Like, there's no deadline. There's no lifespan of the server. But what I definitely know is that I want to do a season 2. That's what I definitely... With everything I've learned now, a full season 2. And for people wondering about, like, story and lore stuff, I'm going to say now in advanced, no story will persist into a new season. I want every season to be its own separated thing. Because with season 2, I'm hoping to implement some, like, game-changing new concepts. Maybe we can announce that I'm going to do... Oh, yes! In other news, community news, more community news, the Realm SMP is going to be becoming public. So anyone will be able to join. However, in order to make sure the server works really well, we're going to be doing a small test run for around a month, and I'm going to be opening it up to my Twitch subs. For just a month, just so we can develop and test the infrastructure before going live. When is Tubnet? I'm dying. Dude, I don't know if I'm going to call it Tubnet. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that, man. The Tubnet legacy, it's so close to my heart, man. I don't know if I can call it that. Twitch subs on main, not alt. Yeah. Will Bedrock players be able to join too? That's the hope, yeah. That is the hope. Call it the Realm Public. I think I might just call it Realm SMP. I think that's my plan. Or I was thinking like, I don't know. I think just Realm SMP. Do you mean a separate realm server for the creators? I'm a little lost. Well, yeah. So, the realm's going to come out public, hopefully soon. I don't have a deadline. I want to make the server perfect. What I'm not going to do is rush it. I want it to be as perfect as possible. I want to use as much cool tech as possible. I want to genuinely make it incredible. I want to make the best multiplayer SMP experience like that exists. Will you release the public pack, like the martial arts and building, because it's not in the main Valhalla MMO? That's not up to me. The dev of Valhalla MMO has those features on the premium paid version of the plugin. So those are features that were developed for the Realm SMP, for Valhalla MMO, but the dev that maintains and manages Valhalla MMO, that's all Athleos. That's all in his premium paid version of the plugin. So that will entirely be That's entirely up to him. Flails is goated. No, he actually is. He's one of those devs that's just like, I'm gonna maintain my shit. Peace. He's so funny. So responsive when shit breaks too. I know, dude. He's actually an icon. But yeah, so the plan is that at some point, the Realm Season 1 will come to an end. I know. Don't cry. Like, it will happen at some point. But the ending is going to go out with a bang. And we're going to be doing the realm. Please say it isn't slow. Roz, I literally spoke to you yesterday about the realm ending. I literally spoke to you yesterday. No way you're doing this to me right now. No way you're doing this to me right now. I just hope you're joking. Roz, it's not anytime soon. Chill. It's just like the lifetime of the project, you know? But hey, season 2, right, Roz? Season 2! I have time for 3 more castles, right? Probably. You build those things so freaking quick. Yeah. But yeah. That is... I believe that's everything realm related I want to talk about. Yeah, it was mainly just to add some pain points with community reacting and stuff. And I feel like I haven't said anything unreasonable. You know what I mean? Everything I said here I think is pretty reasonable. It's just basically like I want a higher level of respect overall for everything. And I wanted to give a different frame of reference with why I do the things I do. You know what I'm saying? Do you even understand me? Do you even care? Do you get me? So happy this stream will be as available as a VOD afterwards so people can watch. Oh yeah, classic. Classic, no, it won't. Yeah, so what can you expect in the future of the realm? More events, probably no people. No new members, but you can expect new events to happen. Especially after I'm back from streaming, I'm gonna work to make some really fun ones. I want ones which are more content oriented rather than PvP oriented. What else? Yes, the public server. I'm gonna be needing to do a 30-day test for that to test the environment to see if it works. Which I'm excited for. Weekly challenges! Yes, weekly challenges are coming back. So you DM'd Etho an invite. Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to respond to my Twitter message to see if he wants to join the realm. Like, he's still whitelisted. Etho's lab can join whenever. Yep. How are the subs going to participate in the realm beta? I'm going to make a website for you as subs to go to link your Twitch account and your Minecraft account, and it will automatically whitelist you. But obviously it's a dev environment, so it'll take some time, yeah? Where can you find the premium version of Valhalla Remote? It's all on the Spigot. All the information's on the Spigot. Like how the basement server worked, Tubbo? Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Dev environments are fun and complex. Yeah, so you guys are basically going to test the server. I'll maybe keep it up for a week, maybe 2 weeks. Maybe a month. And then I'm going to wipe it all, and then we're going to do the full release. With like the whole feature set that we've been working on. You plan on updating the realm to 1.20.5 when paper 1.20.5 comes out? You know it. Always trying to be on the latest version. Always trying to port. There's just some texture pack shit that breaks, so we're gonna have to wait a bit. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I can talk maybe a little bit about what I'm gonna change for Season 2 of The Realm in my head right now. My main thoughts for when we do Season 2 of The Realm is I'm gonna make, skills... I'm gonna make it so you have to select a proficiency. So... you can no longer max out every single skill. That's my first change I'm going to be making. So I'm going to be adding proficiency. And also, I'm going to... for Season 2, my plan is to completely revamp hostile mobs. But you'll learn more about that closer to the time. Because this is not for months. Choose between light and heavy, for instance. Yeah, exactly. I'm really proud of what you created. It's been really cool to watch. Yeah. Thank you, by the way, chat. I need to say thank you to the community as well for being so supportive with the realm and shit, man. Like, this server should not have been as big as it is by any means. I've never managed an SMP of my own that's lasted more than 6 days. So, for this to be so beloved by the community and for you guys to enjoy it so much means so much to me. Like, actually so much. And, yeah, man, I don't know what to say. The realm is something, it's turned into something that I basically, from playing on QSMP, SMP Upstream, SMP and stuff, I've always wanted to make a project of that kind of coolness. And I really feel like I've hit my stride with this D&D Minecraft crossover. And... like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's so sick. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the realm's in a really good place right now. I'm very excited. Oh my god. I'm very excited to move the realm onto some better hardware. At Play.Hosting, we're getting a massive fucking shipment of new hardware. And finally, we're going to be able to move the realm onto some good hardware. Right now, the realm is running, like, hardware from, like, 2018. And it lags! But we're going to get some new hardware. And also, guys, I wouldn't be able to pay for the realm or anything like that without your support on Play.Hosting. Genuinely, the money that Play.Hosting makes... allows me to keep growing and expanding the realm and do more cool stuff in the realm and create the public server and have the infrastructure to be able to create the public server and host the public server. So your support on Play Hosting really does help the realm. You're welcome, Roscumber. That's crazy. That's no way you just said that. Does the newer hardware mean Sneak can have a bigger blender? Dude, I'm gonna nerf that shit so hard. He's gonna be fucking mad. He's gonna say I hate him. He's gonna say all the admins are against him. He's gonna say the server sucks. And he's gonna say it's targeted on him. And I don't care. I'm gonna nerf that shit so fucking hard, man. You hate him. And it's targeted. Dude, whether I nerf him or whether I don't nerf him, he's gonna bitch and moan at me the same. I love you, Stig. Fish Molly, this guy hates my guts. No, literally. No, literally. Can you give him the number visual at least? Oh, I might give him a bone. I might nerf the massive farm and all of his grinding methods, and then give him number on screen. I'll even make it make a little dink, like a boing, bloop, bloop, bloop. Every time he claims every time, you know, just to get those chemicals in the brain flowing, you know what I mean? He'd fuck with that. He'll fuck with that. Alrighty, oh shaky, alrighty, oh shaky. New GUI element, the fuck you Sneeg, one that activates whenever you want. That's so good. That's so funny, like a totem of undying animation, just like, fuck you, Sneeg. No, the admins would abuse the fuck out of that. The admins would abuse the fuck out of that. I can't do it to him. I can't do it to him. Not when the admins are as unhinged as they are. No, Sneeg is awesome. He's just like flying around in creative and crashing the server every few days. Please, can we give Phil a Riptide 20 trident so he doesn't have 270 boats? $470. No wonder the server's running like ass. No wonder the server's running like ass. These fuck-ass players don't care about anyone else's experience on the server. They just want this shit to fucking crash and burn and fucking die. I'll add entity culling. Don't make me do it. I'm this close. $470 boats. Dude, that's why the server is at this. That's why the server is 24/7 at 700% CPU load. Can you give him a Riptide 20 Trident? No, you could absolutely not give him a Riptide 20 Trident. You could stop him from crashing the damn server. Do your jobs, dash Tubbo. But he wants to do it again. Don't let him! You're literally God! You are literally God in that world. He will moan about it all day because Sneeg has his blender. Blow it all up. Blow it all up. Just blow it all up. Just blow it all up. Just blow it up. Blow it all up. But the issue is boats and AI entities completely different on server load. Completely different. The blender only affects the server load when it's loaded. The boats are a vehicle and are always lazy chunk loaded on the server side. Like, they will affect the server whether they're loaded or not. Whereas the blender, look, Sneeg's not online 24/7. You know what I mean? Exactly. So let us give him the trident so he doesn't. No, do not give him... Guys, no. Because the damage of the trident scales with velocity. Giving him a Riptide 20 trident... Giving him a Riptide 20 trident will literally be the equivalent of giving him a /kill command. Wait, what? He doesn't PvP, he just wants to go faster. Okay, he wants to propel himself at Mark 7 into unloaded chunks. Yeah, that's also really good for server health. Hey, admins aren't meant to be nice, they're meant to make sure the server doesn't break. You admins, you come in here with your please emotes all you want. You have to say no to the big mean Twitch streamers. I'm sorry, admins. You can't keep giving them what they want. They're running amok. You let them get away with fucking murder on the daily. I know they're big and scary, and I know they have big scary chats. You have to be braver, admins. I won't let them fuck your shit up. In before higher ups said no, Peepo giggles. Admins, I am big and scary. Roz, you're joking, but it's true, man. It's true. You're one of the big dogs on the realm, Roz. You're one of the big dogs, man. Ah, a big dog. Dude, you are my G. Huzzah! Wait, Roz, do you have a screenshot of the build, of the public server? I can show the chat so they can get hype. Yes, can you send me? Wait, chat, do you want to see a leak of the public server spawn? No fucking way! Sorry.
Listen, I know the boss. Ask him first if he says yes, we do it. Wicked. Here we go. Oh fuck! Protect me, admin. Hold on, I can protect myself. All I need to do is make one of these.
What's he trying to do?
And then do this.
What's he trying to do? What's he trying to do?
Alright. What do you want, man? Tubbo, can I... A best bud. Can I have a Riptide 20 Trident as a gift? Because I'm trying to do boat launching and they saying I can't do boat. I moved it away from the problem area. And then it broke. And then they said, okay, no more boat launch. And then I said...
Okay,
and then,
right.
And then I said, what if Riptide 20 Trident to make me happy and smile?
Okay. Right. Right.
Ow.
Right. Okay, let me explain what you're doing right now. You're like, if I don't give you a Riptide 20 Trident, I'm going to put 470 boats in a block and crash the server. That's what you're saying to me right now. Listen. Listen. Okay? The Realm server, for your information, is at 73 out of 100 gigabytes of storage used. Okay? It runs at a permanent 14 gigabytes out of 16 gigabytes of RAM used. Boats are a vehicle entity. They are loaded whether the chunk is loaded or not. You come at me, you say, Sneak has the blender. Those entities disappear when he's not there. Boats are forever. Okay? And there is 30 other streamers on this server that also want overpowered crazy shit.
Listen. I'm actually so fucking poor right? I mained
Right.
wood cutting because it was funny.
Right.
I've done literally nothing else. I don't care to do anything else, so I'm not gonna cause problems.
So you're
with
telling me,
this.
on the server which is already struggling for breath, on its deathbed, you want me to give you a trident which will propel you 100 chunks a second?
Listen.
100 chunks a second.
Listen, I promise I won't overuse it. It's just gonna be a launch pad thing type thing. Because like right now, I'm using fireworks constantly, and I wanted a boat launcher just to launch me in a direction so I could just glide.
What if I make you a deal?
The trident would do that without the boat lag.
What if I make you a deal?
Yeah.
I'll give you a trident, okay?
Uh-huh.
However, it has a 24-hour cooldown, so you can use it once every 24 hours.
That's crazy.
Hey! I made a deal! I made a deal! Once every 24 hours!
24 hours is fucking
You get it once per stream, old man. What do you say?
useless.
Bruh, take it or leave it, bruh!
The Riptide 10? Riptide 10 instead, and I just have it.
Let me see how many chunks per second Riptide 10 is.
$24 hours. Fucking hell.
Riptide 10. Oh, God.
And remember, I'm promising not to overuse it and not like be ridiculous. It would just be a thing that just launches me forward.
Okay, apparently
with it, and I
Riptide
wouldn't, like,
10 is a
spam it.
type of longboard. That's useful. Thanks, Minecraft.
Oh god.
Dude. Okay.
What?
No, Riptide 10 is still 25 chunks per second.
Mate, just let me try it, and I'll let you. I'll show you how I'll use it, and how you don't need to panic over it.
But also,
Alright.
the damage of certain abilities scales with momentum. So I'm basically giving you a /kill command.
Hit anyone with this, dude? I'm not sneak.
I know!
I'm
But
never
still,
gonna
why?
fight
Listen, I give you a device which can basically kill anyone on the server. Then I have 30 other members in my DMs being like, can I have a device that will kill anyone else on the server?
I'm totally different. I've not hit a single person. I've never PvP'd anyone.
Open up your player stats right now. Show me your player kills.
All right.
If it's 0, then you have a good point. If it's
I've
not,
killed anyone. Player kill 0. There you go.
okay. Okay. Okay.
And also, I don't intend to kill anyone either.
But what do I say to everyone else on the server?
Say no, because they intend to kill. I'm just the guy that chops wood in the wilderness.
But you hate me. You hate
The
me.
least dangerous person on the server.
What?
by a
Phil,
mile.
who's gonna read the messages when I get like 20 paragraph messages from like 6 different people? Are you gonna sit there and read them to me? I don't think so.
I'm just a little guy. I just chop wood.
What about?
I
Okay.
just chop.
What about a command block with a pressure plate on top of it that you, when you step on it, it applies velocity to you and launches you?
Well, then everyone will just fucking use it.
Right, but everyone could have used the boats.
True. Like, what velocity are we talking here? Like, how would this work? Can we do a test?
Oh, God. I suppose we can do a test. What? Okay. Give me some dev time. Give me some dev time.
Okay, in between, for the dev time, can I have a Riptide 10?
No,
trend?
absolutely not. Give me some dev time. Look, if it's a command velocity calculation, that's a lot easier.
Realistically, what am I gonna do? Right, come on.
Load a lot of chunks very fast on a server that's
just
already on the
told you
brink
I'm
of
not
crashing.
going to do- I just told you I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna use it to get
Right,
around this
realistically,
island, that's
how are you going to moderate how many chunks you are going to load if you are flying around at 25 chunks per second?
it. Mate, I metagame the map constantly. I know exactly where I'm going every time I start moving.
That doesn't
I'm
mean
not
you don't
gonna-
load chunks.
No, I am gonna stay within the chunk vault. If I use this thing, I'll stay within the loaded chunks that have been loaded. I'm not loading any extra.
I'm not on
new
about
chunks.
new chunks. I'm on about existing chunks. The lag is existing chunks.
Are you telling me that's worse than fucking boats?
Yeah?
You telling me that's worse than the blender? Nah, man.
Blender is a different type of entities, my friend. It's done asynchronously.
No, lag in general is what I'm talking about.
Dude, okay, be my guest. You can go and argue with Sneak. That's not really how I want to spend my week.
Little tweet, little Riptide 10 Trident, little tweet.
Listen,
Come
how about...
on. Tubbo used to be cool.
Fuck you!
I remember when you used to hack on servers and crash them.
How about Riptide 4?
Why is this one more than... Dude, at least Riptide fucking 6, at least.
At least 6! You're the cheek of it! The cheek of it!
I think Sneak has Riptide 6 or 8.
Well, then you can get it legitimately.
No, I'm poor.
Yeah, well, you know people who can help you get that.
Mate. Sneak has Riptide 9?
Well, there you go.
Sorry,
You could get a Riptide 10 on your own.
And you were complaining about Riptide 10. One more than Sneak.
Well,
that
it sounds
you've
like you
gotten.
can obtain this item totally legitimately, Phil. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the Riptide 10 Trident can be obtained perfectly legitimately.
No, I'm thinking Riptide 9 might be the limit, and having a Riptide 10 would not be too much of a
What, even with the new enchantment buff upgrades? I don't think that's true.
Wow, look at how much I'm lagging right now, and I'm not even doing anything.
I'm actually gonna /kill Sneak. I'm so dude.
Look at
Oh,
me.
the server's crashed.
Look at me go.
Oh wait, the server's actually just crashed. Oh my god, I'm at. Yeah. Okay.
It
Yeah.
wasn't my boats.
Okay, the server's crashed. Great. Good job, Sneak. Thanks, Sneak. Great. And you want to spawn 470 boats.
Do you think I'm the problem? I said I wouldn't do boats anymore, and you say I'm the problem. Dude.
Wait. Okay.
A Riptide 10 is gonna do nothing compared to what's happening.
Wait. Is the
elsewhere
server
on the
still?
server.
Dude, you're still connected to the server and it's offline. What
No,
the
you
fuck?
can see in the bottom left. It's like the voice chat's dead. It's just taking it. There we go. It was just taking its time, like timing me out.
I'm actually gonna blow up that
Riptide.
farm.
Riptide 10 as a treat for little old me.
I'm not, dude. You've seen the current,
10 as a
dude.
treat
The server
for
load
little me.
is currently at 2,000%.
And whose fault is that? Not mine.
You're
I'm
trying to
just
make
a
it
little
worse. You're
guy
trying to
chopping
exacerbate
wood.
my issues.
I'm just a guy chopping wood, gonna stay on my island the whole time.
Okay, I'll go kill the server. It's not running.
Just a guy chopping wood. Please give a little treat to the man who chop. Who will never
Sneak
kill.
says they aren't. It wasn't Sneak. It was someone else. Great. Great. I'm actually going to install an anti-cheat, and you're all going to be so mad.
Pilly, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, Pilly.
Okay, I think it's back. Fuck my life.
What is happening to me? Whoa, okay, there we go. I'm back. Yep.
It rolled back
Sweet.
a bit. Sorry.
Sweet. No, don't worry about it.
See, this is
oh, no,
why
I'm so
I'm not
annoyed.
giving
Please
you
give
a
me
Riptide 10 Trident, by the way.
What?
I think this is all the proof I need to not give you.
I'm sorry, I didn't do anything. That wasn't my fault.
It's for the good of the server!
I'm just gonna be a little guy on my island with a little Riptide Trident. That is it, dude. I am not killing anyone. I am not loading crazy chunks. Whatever's going on with the server is not even my fault. Hello, Keeper of the Realm.
Who was it?
Give me Riptide Trident.
Who was it?
I don't know. I don't know. Not me. Clearly, I'm not the problem. Not once have I killed a man. Not once do I intend to kill a man.
Oh, something broke. Oh, no. What? Oh. Dude, you really just brought me here to just make me sad.
No, I brought you here to make me happy, and then also you happy as a combined thing, because you'll see how happy I am by the thing.
Happy by proxy.
Happy proxy.
Why not just like, can we just, look, I can do the command block stuff because that's just like, that works fine.
Okay, that'll be funny. Let's do
And
that.
also, you can obtain a Riptide 9 Trident legitimately.
Sure.
I'm not going to cheat you in an item you can get legit.
Alright.
Alright. Thank you, Phil. Thank you for being so incredibly understanding. See you later now.
You sound like kind of low-key annoyed.
Bye. I won that argument. I didn't have to do shit. Who the fuck crashed the server? Who's online right now? It's only Water. It's only Water, Phil, and Sneak and Zam. Oh no, and Owen. That's crazy. So what was I saying? Yeah, despite what everyone thinks, I don't actually hate the realm. Can we retcon that? Can we retcon that, or is it too late? Can we retcon that, or am I cooked? You just hate the players, it's different. Wait, Roz, are you still here? Roz, before I go, I wanted to show you guys the progress on the public server build, because I think you guys think it's sick. So have you been following F1 at the moment? McLaren is doing well. Well, I know you like McLaren. I do like McLaren a lot. Yeah, I have seen they're doing very well. And all I'm going to say is they started doing really well after I went to the HQ. My strategy's next level. You can thank me. Team Papaya, you're welcome. I don't even know what the fuck's wrong with the server, dude. I think it ran out of storage. I'm looking into it. Thanks, Jordan. Okay, I've got a photo to show you for the public server. Alright. I got a Roscumber special for you guys. It's early days right now. It's early days. How big is the server file? The server file is around 80 gig. Check this out. So this is going to be like the opening gates of the spawn of the server. But yeah. So we're going to work on making that absolutely fucking fantastic. I think it's the plan. I'm very excited. Ollie, when are you logging into the server, by the way? I see you in chat. Like, you're clearly around. You're just not logging in. I was told you would probably be one of the most active people ever. And you just haven't logged in. Tomorrow, because I'm on my way home. Ah, classic. All right, well, that's everything I got to say, people. Peepos? Peepos, that's everything I have to say. Every Peepo, this is Streaming Peepo, signing off. I know you might be alarmed, maybe a little bit scared, maybe shook. But don't worry, you won't be alone. Because where you go, you'll have another streamer to watch, because I'm raiding you over to Owen. Every Peepo, see you for 55% tomorrow. No! I don't want to stream every day. I checked up on the realm last night and I was like, everyone is having the most insane criticism ever that I can't even act on. And I want to talk about it. And I think it's toxic. No. No. I'm still on break. I'm still on break. Okay. Mate, there was no break. Mate, what are you saying, Becumon? Wait, Becumon, do you want to go out and get dinner? Do you want to go out and get dinner? I kind of want to go out and get food, but I don't want to go on my own because it's cold. I'm eating right now. Fuck my shit life. It's 8:30. A normal dinner time. All right, everyone go sign up for a Play.hosting free Minecraft server. Go sign up for a Play.hosting free Minecraft server. It's the only way we're able to pay for the realm. It's the only way we're able to pay for the realm. Go play on a private Minecraft server. I have one. It's awesome. I saw Michael McChill. Welcome to the creator program, man. Hope the event go well. I'm signing up now, guys. Yo, what's up, hoes? I don't know if we're gaming later, hoes. Let me know. All right. Bye, guys.